might have to go back and listen to his previous albums because me personally, I don't just like. He must be really freaking good for his previous albums to be so much better than his competition that he beat. Because I've seen a pattern with that with the Grammys, and I know a lot of people haven't understood that. The pattern that I see with the Grammys is that the Academy will award somebody for their work that they've put in.
I would hope so.
Like, if, for instance, Lucky Day had 2 amazing projects, but he got a Grammy for an EP.
Later.
The albums was fire. Painted, if you go back and listen to Painted, fire. And D Mill was actually producing a lot of the songs on there as well. And he didn't get a Grammy for that one. But he got a Grammy for the EP that he came out with later on. And that year, me personally, I thought Eric Bellinger had the best R&B album. Progressive R&B album. Mm-hmm. But Lucky Day ended up winning it with the EP. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you can just tell that, okay, the Academy looks at people where it's like, damn, maybe you did get snubbed and you have been putting in the work. You know what? It's your time now.
I mean, you got to have an album that's worthy enough to finally, like, not snub you, though. So, I mean, he came with a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Michael was, like I say, second best Killer Mike album of all time is still clear in most people's discography, in my opinion, like, totally. So,
I'm a little surprised if it was that good. It never got radio play, marketing play.
Very little.
Like, is it what about it? What about it made it Grammy worthy compared to the other albums that were marketable and were, you know, radio playing that, you know, you hear in the cars and in the clubs and in the streets and stuff?
Like, it's not as, it's kind of giving you that Kendrick bars where it's a lot of inner city talk for the streets. It's not for like a pop culture or anything like that, so you know it's not like gonna be just radio hits. It's like just a selected audience. But
I mean, I think it's got some songs that were capable, because I mean, you can have those kind of topics and be like a radio hit. It's just got to kind of be structured a certain way, and I think there's only maybe 2 songs on the whole record, maybe 3, where it's like structured to even try to land on the radio.
Yeah,
and the rest I think are very like cinematic, but also just like the roots of hip hop type deal, and so it was less concerned with the catchiness of it, I think.
Oh, she better shut that shit down.
She told my mama when she pulled up.
She was gonna tell your mama that you said fudge.
And she's like, "Where'd you hear that at?" And I was like, the TV. She's like, "What show?" I was like, "South Park."
Oh, dang.
You're not supposed to be watching that.
Oh, dang. You got caught.